Whatever you think, imagine and speak is what you will inevitably cultivate in your life. If you're watching this video to understand more about how to manifest all your desires, then keep watching. And don't forget to subscribe to this channel and like this video so that I know that you enjoy this type of content. I speak lots about manifestation, law of attraction, and how to be the ultimate boss. Now, some of you may be sitting here today feeling a little bit skeptical about law of attraction and how it can really change and impact your life. I feel like some people can be really accepting and just go with the flow and just take it as it is. However, some people like to see things a bit more pragmatically and a bit more logically. So explaining the techniques in a bit more detail, in particular scripting and writing in a journal, is what today's video is all about. So if you know that you want to start on your law of attraction journey but don't really know the techniques to implement, then this video is so for you. Now, quite often law of attraction can be used in your life to attract really big goals instead of day-to-day things, and I actually think that in order to develop and hone your skills, it's really important that you start with small acts of attraction in order to actually see it work and see it take place in your day-to-day life. So with these techniques, you will be able to implement them into your day-to-day life and see the endless possibilities of law of attraction. So I firstly want to delve into the idea of journaling and the importance of writing down what it is you truly desire. So I've mentioned in previous videos that I really like to sit down and take the time to journal, either right when I wake up or before I go to bed. So I actually have two journals for this, and I like to keep them very separate. Now, the reason I do this is because I like to separate my thoughts from brain dumping and releasing any negative feelings or thoughts or dilemmas from my day into one journal, which I can then close away and move away from, to a more positive journal, which is all about acting as if, manifestation and law of attraction. The reason that I recommend you actually have two journals is because originally I was condensing it all into this one diary, this one book, and it ended up being quite a mix of emotions. I would flick through and look at things like my manifestation, my goals, what I wanted to attract, and then I would turn the page and I would be reading something about my life or something that had happened in my day that I didn't really want to resonate with or remember at that time. So I really recommend that those days where you just want to empty your brain of everything that has gone on, then keep it all in one separate diary. It's actually a really cathartic exercise to go back and review those things. I've actually gone through and reviewed previous journals and just seen how much I've changed, how my mindset and opinions and just the things that were going on like this time last year. It's so crazy to see how much you can develop and change as a person in a year, and it's a great way to document that. But I do think you need to put all your positive things and positive ideas into one positive space. So with that being said, I have filled up quite a few diaries in my time, but now that I'm separating the two and keeping one for positive things and one for less positive things, then I can really separate my emotions. So just to give you an overview, I'm not going to be reading or opening these books because they are personal. I like to keep all my manifestations, positive thoughts, law of attraction, scripting, everything that I want to attract in this journal right here. This is my hustle journal. It's also monogrammed from the Wonderful 365. I will link this exact notebook below, guys. It's a really nice notebook to write in, and it's very travel friendly as well. If you're like me and you constantly like to be writing in some sort of journal, then this is a really travel friendly, convenient, like handbag size notebook. I've really learnt to just embrace the writing techniques, which I will be discussing very shortly. But this book has been so great for me, and yeah, I really highly recommend it as a cute journal. Now, for my day-to-day journaling, I like to write in one of these notebooks. This actually only cost me a couple of pounds from TK Maxx / HomeSense. I believe it's HomeSense actually, but I love these notebooks. They're so easy to write in. They're just a really comfortable notebook, and it's just nice to have somewhere pretty to kind of locate my thoughts, keep my thoughts together. And again, like I said previously, look back on your journey, because there will be times that we don't talk about. We don't emphasize our emotions, how we feel truly on social media. So sometimes when we're scrolling and looking back at our past experiences, it can be very rose tinted. So having a journal is just a bit of a reality check and a bit of a reminder that, you know, if things aren't the same as they were the year previous, it's not because we weren't without our worries or the things that were stressing us. We've just simply forgotten about them. And yes, I do agree that you should forget about your worries and not focus on them too much, but sometimes it can be nice just to see how far you have come. So that's why I like to keep a journal for just writing about my day. That is all you need to do with this particular journal. You could write your emotions, your feelings, things that have happened, maybe something amazing even happened. You can write that in there too. Having a journal is a really great place to dump all those thoughts and experiences and emotions. A technique which I have implemented a lot this year, and it's one that I really enjoy doing, is acting as if. Now, acting as if is a bit like a creative writing exercise. It enables you to sit back and imagine as if those things that you ultimately desire have already come into your life. If you want to attract a big new house into your life, then you would sit down and start scripting and writing as if you are currently living in that house. You describe what it is about the house that is special to you, what it makes you feel, how you've accomplished this goal, and ultimately the dream. It kind of just relaxes the thought process, gets you to be super creative and almost analyze your goal in greater detail. I know when I first wrote out an acting as if scripting, I found it really uncomfortable, and it was almost like I didn't want to let myself get too excited about what it was that I desired, when actually that's the limiting belief that I needed to disrupt and destroy. It's a great opportunity for you to be more aware of where you might be limiting your own beliefs and actually disturbing your own success. So sometimes when you sit down and you get a little bit uncomfortable about a particular goal, maybe that thing isn't coming into your life because you don't believe you deserve it. Scripting turns that on its head and just gives you this ultimate confidence, this air of possibility, and this feeling that, you know what, I can achieve this. This is what I've dreamed. If I can dream it, then I can do it. If initially you're finding it a little bit uncomfortable just to start acting as if, then I recommend a softer technique, which is writing "wouldn't it be nice if." This phrase is super simple, and you can have it at the top of all your pages so that you know how to embrace the feeling of scripting and journaling. Actually writing "wouldn't it be nice if" and then concluding it with your hopes, your dreams, your desires, it can feel a little less uncomfortable and just open up this idea of possibility, making it a little bit easier for you to access what it is that you truly desire. If you're also a really visual person, I highly recommend you get yourself on Pinterest and start printing out pictures to include in your journal. That's what I've done within my manifestation journaling book. I find that when I've got a bit of a visual aid, when I go to flick through and read through what it is that I desire, it kind of gets me a little bit more excited and a bit more attached to the dream at hand. So if, for instance, you're looking to attract a really specific type of car, then you can go ahead, find that car online and print out pictures and then write around the pictures themselves. It kind of just gives you a bit more of an exciting thing to go back and read, and you can actually see what it is you desire more easily when you go to flick through your book. I find another really useful technique for your journaling is to actually sit down and be grateful. Writing about stuff you're grateful for, whether it be a small cup of coffee you were given for free or someone letting you take a parking space, it could be as simple as that. Showing gratitude no matter what has happened in your day will completely shift your mindset and open up this feeling of abundance and things coming into your life. So I really enjoy writing down 5 things that have happened that day, whether it be big things or small things that have impacted how I felt throughout the day in a good way. Stuff that I'm grateful for, whether it be something as simple as the weather was nice. It's really about fine-tuning this feeling of gratitude, and you will notice such a shift in how you attract. The most important part of the manifestation journey and your scripting and journaling journey is taking action, not just sitting on these thoughts and ideas, closing the book and forgetting about it. It's about seeing the signs, recognizing when opportunities come into your way, people come into your life for a reason. Those things have come into your life in the hopes that you see them and you actually take action. So once you've decided what it is that you want to manifest and attract into your life, you have to take action. Be aware, see the signs, and you will start to manifest things far quicker than you ever believed. So take inspired action, go and feel the passion and find your success. Thank you so much guys for enjoying today's video. I really hope you liked it. Don't forget to subscribe, like this video, and I will see you very soon for my next one. Stay sweet.